Hey, welcome back. Playing some Jade Cocoon. I'm still looking at all the merges that I've acquired. Some of them are fairly interesting. Like, I've learned that if I mix Sheldon with the Earth Elemental Turf Raid, the result is he loses all the water he had before, all the water element. So you can actually get rid of that and make him more Earth style. His look will be basically what he is now. Right now he's this blue-green color, cyan, because he's a mixture of Earth and water. But if I put more Earth into him, he becomes a more green color. But the other thing about that is his abilities change as well. He loses his water attack with the horn, and his ability is just the fang. Though this horn is lit up, it doesn't have anything on it. So maybe this is a way that you can get rid of abilities that you decide you don't want, is by putting more of an element that's the opposite of it, or different from it. It's even more complexity added on to the merging system, things to get to know. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking at Sheldon and what I want to mix him with. I only want to mix him with water and earth types, I think. So those are just what I've got to choose from. Now there's Turf Raid is one that I picked up. Some of these abilities, what is Turf Raid? Turf Raid has an earth attack. Okay, so nothing really good on this thing. It's a high attack minion. So the outcome, because it's earth, we'll lose our water. But if I mix after this something with water, then I'll get that back probably. But in the abilities, we'll lose the water attack that we had in the process. So whatever we mix with to get water back would need to have that water attack on it to acquire it, I believe. And this would be... well, that doesn't look any different. This is mixing with... oh, what am I thinking? This is the same thing as before. Oops. Yeah, it's just a different Turf Raid. Oh, I'm dumb. I thought that was a Hiraka. Oh, no. Let's look at the turtle. That's something new. So the result is he still has a little earth in this one. This is going to get him closer towards defense instead of speed. And then the Oma's got an ability which is kind of interesting. It says all enemies foot. I don't know what this does. I have no idea what that means. Does it an attack that attacks all enemies but it doesn't have any element on it? It's an unusual one. And that's all the Oma has. It's just, as you'd expect, it's a more tanky attack type minion. So the result of this is, yeah, that dragon turtle thing we saw before. I could mix in two of these Oma. I could, well, one Oma and one of the Earth versions, and probably get that even mix that I had before, kind of like this one. Oh yeah, I am curious. He does acquire the all enemies thing. He doesn't lose any of his stuff. So that's good. He's still got both his magics from before. This might be a way to go with Sheldon. I'll consider that one. Let's look at his other ones though. So, Turbuker has got some interesting things on it. And I think this is actually a more aesthetically pleasing form. I kind of like this look. Though it's a little weird for a dragon. But I would lose all the water on it. I would gain sleep. I'd lose his water attack. Oops. Other than that, I also lose all the magic. That's interesting. I lose Volley and Medina. Oh, because those are water abilities. Putting Turbuker, which is an earth type, would lose all of his water spells in the process. That is interesting. That adds another reason to keep just one element going, because you don't have to worry about accidentally phasing one out in a merger like this. It's so interesting. This would also, it's kind of balances the character out because this is a magic type class and this is, I mean, they're like opposite sides. You can see at the bottom corner, attack and magic, and this just brings them kind of in balance. Using a lot of magic attack. No, I don't like this. I'd lose my water stuff, my water magic. That doesn't seem worth it. Maybe if I mix some water with it first, that way I don't lose my water stuff afterwards. I don't know. This Rigu is the earth turtle. I don't think it has anything different on it. It still has all enemies, no magics. This would make it go full earth. So I think the reason that earth is causing the water to get taken out is because earth is currently more than water. If I put water in it, there's still a little earth left. So I think I have to merge it with a water creature first and then an earth creature if I want to keep both of them, basically. But I'm not getting anything from this, so don't need to look at that any further. Taroko is, that's the earth bird. Well, this is not going to have good effects, but what does it look like again? I don't know. Yeah, I'd lose water. It's got something on it called accuracy. I guess that might be a passive ability, which I did not know was a thing, but it is. And actually, oh, okay, that's cool. So the earth attack would have accuracy added to it, so now the earth attack has a better chance to hit. That is really cool. Man, the merging in this is so cool. God, you could spend so much time on this trying to find the perfect monster. It's actually mind-boggling because there's also the chance that you can lose out on effects too if you do it wrong. Okay, but this also answers the question, why would you want two earth attacks? Like, you could have an earth attack on the horn and the fang, and the reason is you can have different bonus effects. So like, the one on the horn could have probably additional power, additional, I don't know, maybe poison added to it or something. Could be a thing. And it learns Olvi, which is the earth magic spell. I believe so. Oops. Yeah, that's the earth spell. Taroko has the earth spell on it, Olvi. Just a single target. If it was called Olvis, it would target all of them. So this is no good. I don't want to mix that. And that one's fire. So I think the plan here is to mix with a water and then mix with a earth. So I think it'll be Oma and Turbeaker, because mixing with Turbeaker will give me the form that I want in the end, and it also has the sleep ability. Oma's got the all enemies thing, which I still don't really know what does. That'll be interesting to find out. So yeah, we still get to keep our earth stuff. We have earth attack. We have volley and Medina. And hopefully with this much water, when we mix in an earth afterwards, we'll still have our water abilities. So, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is going to bring it... so what we have now is kind of more attack, a little speed. This will be more attack and defense. We'll lose some speed. That'll be fine. We're going to do it. Let's do it. Commit to it. Oh no. Poor Sheldon. And this might actually give us a different looking thing too. We'll keep calling him Sheldon. Though, okay. Got a couple extra spaces in there for some reason. I wonder if it does that on its own. We'll find out after we merge again. And I have to merge some of these so that I make room. So this has got to be done. Okay, mix Sheldon with the Turbeaker. Let's see what we get in this. So, okay, we've got both elements still. We're a little heavy on the earth side now. And it's actually going to balance the character out because, yeah, look at this complete opposite sides of attack and defense, magic, speed, and we're almost centered again. Lose some attack, some defense, gain some magic and some speed, and we'll gain a level out of it. We'll lose some health, but mana we'll gain. This is just going to even the character out and make it very mid-range. Let's see what the abilities are in the end. So we got water attack, earth attack, we have sleep, all enemies. We'll have volley and Medina, which will be stronger now because we're mixing in the magic kind of creature. And that's its past history of what it was used to create that. It's like a family tree is what it is. It's like two Turbeakers mated to make that Turbeaker, and that Sheldon and Turbeaker are gonna be mixed together and make a new Sheldon, basically. Kinda cool. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna even out Sheldon. Add a bunch of abilities to him.
Oh, magical.
I'm like super surprised how in-depth this merging system is. This seems to be the center of the game, actually. No, those two spaces were taken off. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at the look of it. That was important. Well, let's see what we got. It's too late now. Yeah, that was, actually, this is like what the other one was, but he's fatter because of the turtle, isn't he? He looks like he's a lot wider. I'm not imagining that, am I? I'm pretty sure he is a wider looking version. He definitely looks like it. That's so cool. They're like really taking on the traits that they got from the other ones. It's crazy. Okay. Well, there's Sheldon. Level 9. He's our mixed class. The other two, Asher and Ugg, I'm going to mix in some fire and wind. I'm going to keep them with their element, I think. And I'll try and keep Ugg an attack type, and Asher I want to get closer to magic if I can, but I'm going to cut out the merging of them, I think, and just show the after effect. Okay, once again, I just merged some monsters together without looking at what the end result was, but we'll both look together. So Asher, let's take a look at what he looks like now. Okay, that's pretty much what I wanted. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So this is the new Asher. So what I mix in with Asher, actually there's a better way to do this. I'll go to view. View. Okay, so you can see his meter or whatever in the bottom corner has gone closer to magic. I mixed in that fire potash that I had before, and I can show that here. Yeah, Asher and fire potash. That didn't add any new abilities to him, but it did make him, it increased his magic ability because Potash is more of a magic type creature. And then I mixed in the Fray, which was the water bug. Well, it was a fire bug, but I mixed in that bug to Asher, which is also a magical type creature. And we got a more magic heavy Asher, which magic attack 32, magic defense 30, good mana. He's a little closer in defense than speed. He was better at speed before, but I think this is fine. His abilities, he just got accuracy, and it's not attached to anything, so I don't think that'll actually benefit him yet. Later on, when he gets a fire attack on his claw, that'll probably be nice. He didn't get any new magic either out of it, so all he got was like some differing stats, and I imagine with levels, his magic will go up even better, and that's kind of like how I'm gearing him. He's a fire mage, basically, or fire mage type character. Yeah, so now I gotta do Ugg. Ugg's gonna be even more attack if I can get it, and stick with the wind. Alright, here's Ugg afterwards. This is what he looks like. He's basically whatever the wind turf rate is, mixed with the bug. I guess that's all he really got from the forms. Still looks pretty good. I think it looks better than what he was before. But what else is new? Well, He's a little closer to speed, I believe. He's a lot of attack and speed, and I think that's exactly how I want him to be. Level 8, he's got a lot of HP. He hits like a truck. He doesn't, not so good with magic. That being said, oh, I gotta like mix him with something to look at him. There we go. That being said, his abilities now, he's got accuracy on his horn, wind attack. And actually, I didn't say what he got mixed with. He got mixed with Horako, which was... What was the Horako? I'm pretty sure that was the bird, the air bird. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he got mixed with the Horako. And then... But the Horako was more of like a magic ability type class. And so it like lowered him, it balanced him out. So I mixed in another Mardrag, which is the thing that he looks like now, and the thing that he was mixed with before. And that is more of an attack type. So it brought his attack back up to where it was before. And it's why he looks more like a Mardrag now, because he's got more Mardrag in him than anything else. But by mixing in that bird, what he did get was the accuracy, and he's now got multi and multis. Even though his magic isn't very good, I figure it's not such a bad thing to have an AoE type attack, just in case. Magic attack. Though these will probably not be that effective on him. You never know, I might like encounter a whole 3 or something enemies, and then Multis maybe he'll do more damage than his regular attacks could. So that's what I've got. Other than that, I don't think he changed any. Like, I'm pretty sure his attack moved closer to speed. I think this is max attack, at least for the moment. This is as high as I can get his attack on that meter. And the little extra speed, I think, come from the bird as well. Yeah, okay. Well, let's cancel that one. So what are we left with? I think we've got... No, we've got one of everything, and I mixed in a couple things, so we lost a few things just from mixing. But we've at least got one of everything. This new Shab, I can actually... Either the Squoot or the new Shab, I don't know. If I don't have to spend anything, I won't, but both of these are the snakes. They're just different elements of snake. So that's something I can get rid of, but everything else is new. Oh, I guess the Turf Raid and the Mardrag are different, but I like both of those. I could get rid of a Turf Raid if I had to. I've got 2 turtles, so that's something. I can get rid of one of them. Yeah, I mixed in that yellow and red version of this, the Horako. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a bird. And it was similar to this one. It had some speed on it and some magic attacks. Just did that for the skills, basically. Alright, let's see if this works. I don't know. I merged off quite a few of them, so I should be able to exit this menu. I don't know how many I can store. No, that's it. That was good. Yeah, I mixed off quite a few.
We need to talk. It's hard to talk about it with Garai right here. Let's go outside.
Go on ahead. I'll be right out. Oh, that's interesting. Wasn't really paying attention, but yeah, everybody's equipped and ready to go. I think we're in a good shape. I'm satisfied with that merging process. I think we got some decent stuff out of it.
I'm sorry for asking you to come out of your way. It's just that it's hard to talk about things with Mother Garai around. We used to be able to talk about everything. It's strange, isn't it?
So I can ask about Mother, Father, and Mabu. So I'm asking about her parents?
Your mother comes by a lot while you're gone.
We're asking my character.
She's really kind to me, and she might just be worried about me, but I'm sorry, I just can't stand it at all. Mother Garai may understand how she feels, but I sure don't. Purification is nothing but pain. Didn't your mother do it all because she loved your father? And then he just got up and left her because he couldn't stand to watch her suffer? How cruel! But why, even after all of that, does she still love him? Are all women like that? I can't say this in front of Mother Garai, but I really don't agree with that at all. I'm sorry if this upsets you, but I just couldn't live the way she does. No matter what happens, don't worry about me. Do your duty as our Cocoon Master.
Just don't run off like your father. That's really interesting. She's got a problem with my mother.
Your father, he's supposed to be a great man, right? I heard the story of the day he said goodbye to your mother. I heard that he was a kind man who always protected her. But how could such a man leave her? Do you call that kindness?
Well, I can understand where he's coming from. He didn't want to hurt her.
The cursed brandings are a painful experience for a woman. But that's why I need you here with me. To your mom, your father's departure might have been an act of sympathy, but I don't agree. I would have felt betrayed.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess running off isn't really solving anything either, is it? I see her side of it too.
We're both in this together, so please stay here as the Cocoon Master of Cyrus.
Mabu.
Me? Well, you know I really like you a lot. It's just that there's so much going on right now, you know?
Why do we have to have so many rules and traditions? There's just no escape.
I know some people hate the Nagi, but I'm an individual. I won't run away from them or anything just because it's hard. I might have married you because I had to, but I would never ever leave you. All we ever talk about now are the village and cocoons, minions. I know now's not the time to be worrying about these kind of things, but it's just that I never get to see you anymore. If only things were different.
Mabu's troubled. It's understandable. She's got a good reason for everything. She's getting off her chest. So interesting. Really great.
I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But I feel a little better now getting it off my chest. Thank you. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this. You'll probably need it.
Nagi belt. Mabu's a really cool character. I find it very interesting. The whole situation, you know, I've said it before, but it's a great premise for a story. I guess I'm going here just so I can look at that Nagi belt real quick. Is that an item or a one of these? Oh, it is an item. Or did I just skip over it? I guess I did. Oh no, it's a thing that I can equip, yeah. Probably. Ornamental item. Made of white cocoon silk, blessed by a prayer for safe travel. Protects against cold and battle. Oh, that's interesting. Well, it does seem to have skill? No, let's find out. No, it has no stats on it whatsoever. But it's a gift. I wonder if there's any reason to wear this. What am I missing out on? I'm missing out on 2 magic defense and some magic attacks. Screw it, yeah, let's wear Mabu's belt that she gave me. Why not? There might be, I don't know if there's anything like that, but maybe wearing that belt will trigger some sort of event. Protect me from something that would have otherwise changed the way the game worked.
Oh, you're back. So, how is your work going? Don't overdo it. Tell me if there's anything I can do for you.
I don't think this is different. Ask about Mabu.
I was concerned about Mabu, so I've been talking with her while you were away.
We talk about things like the Nagi, life, your father and me, but maybe I am just bothering her.
She probably doesn't need both Garai and her mother-in-law looking over her shoulder all day long.
Yeah. I wanted to let her know that there are many ways to express love for another.
Your father and I wanted to preserve our type of love, even if it meant breaking tradition. Don't you see? In time, perhaps you and Mabu too will understand. True purification is achieved when your 2 hearts come to beat as one.
More than anything, I do not want your marriage to fall victim to tradition or your sense of duty. I wonder if this is any different.
I have never told you about my last day with your father, have I?
On that final evening, your father said to me,
No matter how long I uphold tradition as Cocoon Master and cure much evil in the world, I believe that true purification must also cure the one I love. If Elram is the true god, then the answer must lie in the forest.
once there, I shall unlock the key to true purification, and will then return to your side.
As a Nagi, I was raised to believe that I would never have a choice in life. I accepted my fate no matter how awful it would be.
But upon hearing your father's words, a sense of peace settled upon me, the likes of which I had never felt before.
Right then, I felt liberated from fate and tradition.
For the first time in our lives, we were doing something for just ourselves.
I will never perform another purification without your father by my side.
I have decided to wait for him.
Perhaps you and Mabu will one day find true purification. Live for each other, not for anyone else.
Oh, that was sweet.
I hope you make the right choices, my son. Live for each other, not for anyone else.
Alright. So we've spent this whole episode like half of it was on merging, the other half was domestic. I guess we'll continue exploring the village. We have knocked out 2 wings. I think there's only 2 left. Like I said, I think it's a short game. So this kind of story stuff and the merging are all really big parts of the game. Let's see if there's any new weapons to get. Actually, I need to sell silk if I want to hope to buy any of this stuff.
It's good, buying better weapons. But don't you get carried away. The weapon of the Cocoon Master ain't the sword. It's the power of your flute, right? That's what Raquette's always said.
Alright, what's he got? He's got lots of things. Little bird. It's weaker attack. That's actually a good thing in my book. More magic attack, more speed. Oh, lots of speed. That's a good way to go. Too bad it's so expensive. I think this is good. I want this. That speed boost will be great. I think speed is really important. And low attack is not a bad thing on this character. Just to help me finish things or get things weakened to capture. Okay. Try and save up some money. So, Silver Vest gives more magic attack and speed, which could be good. Divine Vest is more defense and a little more magic defense. I actually find the Silver Vest to be more tempting. It's even more money I need. What is that? This was 2,000. This is 1,000. Okay, so that's 3,200. Silver headband. Oh, that's actually worth a lot. I got one of those. Alright, gotta come up with 2,200 yen. If I can. Oh, a silver crown is different from a silver headband. Apparently. Got to sell this. Yeah, it is different. Alright, just need to get what was it, 3,200? No, that's going to be a lot. I might spend some time training and capturing creatures to sell, actually.
If you need a more powerful...
You've come back, I see. Is everything all right at home? I heard about those awful rumors going around at the silk mill.
They say Fio and Mabu aren't getting along. It's not true, is it?
Don't you pay attention to what they say.
Hey, shush, honey. You're being rude. That's none of our business. I can't stand it when she spreads rumors like this. Oh, women.
What are you talking about?
It's because of you men are so undependable. You're always driving us crazy.
See? Every time you open your mouth, you gotta badmouth me.
That's a good
Wait.
couple.
I was only trying to help. Please take care of your mom and Mabu. Don't grow up to be an insensitive fool like this big guy.
It was great. They've got so much character. I love it. Alright, I gotta end this episode here. And yeah, when we come back, we'll explore more of the village, I guess. See what's going on with all these rumors.